Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bexar County Court at Law Number 6 in the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court. Today is arraignment docket, and that would be April 5th, 2022. It is approximately 2:15 p.m. And have we got Cornelius Cox with us today?
No, Your Honor. He has not checked in. And Joseph is announced in County Court 8 right now, but he is here. He should be off in just a few minutes. The next one would be Mr. Lambert, who is here for Arraignment.
Is Joseph appearing for Judge Joanne, I'm assuming?
Yes, both for him and.
Okay, John Toland present? Attorney John Toland?
No, Cornelius Cox just came in, Your Honor.
Okay.
So you can get him, and that way we can.
Cornelius, are you with us?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're almost right on time twice in a row. This is hard on my heart.
Well, Judge, I was in the 187th. They kind of pulled me in there as I was.
Well, you'll have more fun here. What's going on with Philip Johnson, please?
Well, we're close. I've been in contact with him. Offer was made. I need to get with the DA on a restitution issue. So if that's kind of the only hold up at this point.
Have you received an offer from the DA yet?
Yes, sir.
All right. So how much more time you need? A week?
Yeah, if you can give me, what about 2 semanas? 2 weeks. I'm practicing my Spanish.
2 weeks.
Well, give me 10 days.
All right. Get it resolved in 2 weeks and I'll buy you a margarita. How's that?
All right, hey, Judge, I'll accept. All right.
All right, 2 weeks on now. And that's all I got for you, I think, Cornelius.
That's it. The only thing.
Thank you.
Reach out to the prosecutor. Thank you, Judge.
And once again, John Toland is not present yet. Angela Blake.
Joseph is back, Your Honor. Joseph Stanton is back. He's right after, and he's got.
Joseph's with us.
Hey, Judge.
I have about 200 cases for you. Let's start with Melissa Scott, please.
Judge, I am going to have to file a motion for competency. I have a bad feeling when the officers on the body camera are questioning what her mental status is, and very long conversations with her. I think I'm going to file a motion for competency just so I feel safe with the doctor's opinion.
Well, if you think you are, that's one thing. If you're going to, that's something else. I'm going to go ahead and order it because I want to get in line, so to speak.
I'll file it today.
All right, let's put Ms. Scott down for a competency evaluation at the earliest possible time.
Okay.
And then Joseph, I've got an Eric Gonzalez.
I've been informed by this court that Romaldo Orta, attorney, was retained. I don't have notice. I don't have a motion to substitute in. I tried to check with my client, but he has not responded. I have good contact with Mr. Gonzalez. He told me about 3 weeks ago he was going to hire Mr. Orta. I've appeared every week, and it looks like he actually hired him possibly today.
Okay.
I think Pat said that Mr. Orta was going to check in today.
He came in this morning, and hopefully he'll come back this afternoon. I don't know if it was on this client or not. Let's talk about Amber Martinez Salazar, excuse me.
I have contact with her. I'm trying to get an offer. I can come back at 3:30 to see if we can work out maybe a pre-trial diversion program with her because she's 18.
Right. Put Joseph on the chat list, so to speak. And we're good on that. And let's reset that for 1 week just to keep it on our radar. And for Judge Joanne, I've got a Ramon Salvera.
He's active military. We supplied proof to Eddie and Arthur, his military badge. We had a conditional dismissal, but it had to be CATS in-person courses, but he's stationed Fort Riley. He cannot be here in person, and I'm trying to see if we can do alternative classes online.
You know what his job is at Fort Riley?
He's an E4. He's doing some type of training. I would have to check with him or with his mother.
You know, an interesting fact about Fort Riley is that was the last duty station General Custer had before he went off to fight the Indians, and he told everybody, "Don't change anything till I get back."
Uh-oh.
And so that's what Fort Riley.
He never came back.
Never came back. They didn't change anything. All right. So we're good to go on Ramon Silvera. Y'all are in contact with him.
Wait, yes.
And he's an active duty. I'm going to reset that for a week just to keep it on my radar.
All right.
I don't know how aggravated the reckless driving is. DAs, you'll have to figure that one out. And then do whatever it is you're going to do. And I've also got a Gerald Antwi, ANTWI, for Judge Joanne.
Yes, we've been in contact with him. I spoke with him yesterday. Stephen Gilmore, prior attorney, got his PTD application submitted. He received the contract, but Mr. Gilmore took a job elsewhere. He withdrew. So I have the contract. I reviewed it with Mr. Antwi yesterday. He is going to sign it, and his case, once he starts services. So I don't know if you want to come back in a week or two so I can tell you he signed it. I submitted it.
Let's reset for 30 days at this point, and then you can let Pat know what happens. How's that?
Okay, that works.
And then I've got a Clayton Howard Hospital, which I guess is our VTC.
Yes, this is his new case, Your Honor.
And did anyone talk to Judge Joanne and find out when she has time to do this?
They have not gotten a hold of her, I believe.
All right. If you see her, Joseph, please just ask her that we would like to do it either tomorrow or Thursday this week.
Okay.
And that could be either morning or afternoon, whatever her schedule allows.
I will contact her and I will email Pat and I'll CC
And
Chris
she'll
on
have
it.
to check with Mr. Howard Hospital to make sure he can make it, that kind of thing.
Okay, got it.
And I think that's the last one I have for you.
That was it.
Are we going to reset the new case out, or are we going to just keep it together with the MTR, Your Honor?
What client are we talking about? What defendant?
On Clayton Howard Hospital.
He has a new case?
Yes, Your Honor. That's what's on right now is the new case, not the.
Oh, I see. Just reset it for 1 week right now because it'll probably get resolved in this other
Okay.
hearing that we're going to have, I would guess.
Okay. Your Honor. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Joseph.
Got it. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Pat.
Thank you.
And once again, Mr. Toland has not arrived, correct?
Not yet.
How about Angela Blake?
Not yet, Your Honor.
How about Roland Arguelles?
Mr. Lambert's in for him, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
There he is. Talk to me about Susanna Bracey. BC, please.
Easy. I believe this is an arraignment date, Your Honor.
Correct.
I was going
County who's going to try to log on later today and do the 3 o'clock confer to speak with the state.
I think it's going to be 3. Do we have less people today, Pat, than we normally do?
No, not really.
Probably going to be 3:30. Could be 3:15. But you're welcome to do
3:30.
that. You are in
Okay.
contact with her. Is that correct?
We are.
Okay. And have you received an offer from the state yet?
You're breaking up.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't hear that last bit, Judge.
Okay, we'll come back at 3:30 and we'll figure it out. I'm going to reset it for 1 week at this time, Pat.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks. Mitchell Yeager with us.
Thank you.
No,
Philip, are you still talking?
he's frozen.
We've lost him.
Yeah.
Teresa Garcia with us.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Judge. Are
Howdy.
we here for Brandon Charouse?
Right.
Well, I got a call from, I'm not sure if it was from him or somebody else on his behalf saying that they were hired.
Your
So-
Honor, that was Ms. Matos and John Perez, and that was reset, Your Honor, to give them time. They were just hired last week and have not been able to get anything. So she came on and we reset that
So Teresa is off the case at this time.
on that case.
Just send me in your voucher for $50, Teresa, and we'll get you paid off.
Okay, great, Judge. And then I'm here actually for another one. It's set at 2:30.
David De La Cruz, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm in contact with him. It's a new case, Judge. Can I get a reset to look over all the videos?
Have you received an offer yet?
No, Judge, I have not.
Let's reset for a week for the state to get you an offer. If you want to come back today at 3:30 and talk to him, you're welcome to do that.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, thanks. And we got Richard Langlois, one of his guys.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Lang was here.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Talk to me about Johnny Mitchell.
What about Johnny Mitchell? Johnny Mitchell,
Hey, he's a veteran, it looks like.
he's a real warrior, not like you and I.
There you go. Is he active duty at this time, Richard?
He's active, but he's on duty. No.
Is he applying to the VTC?
He's riding his motorcycle a little bit faster than he should be, and doesn't want to be prosecuted.
Yeah, handgun's probably not a VTC case, so there's probably going to be outside the VTC, and the state will cut him some slack because he is military.
So what does that mean?
I call it VTC light or collateral VTC, meaning he's not eligible for the Veterans Treatment Court because carrying a handgun and driving fast are not really things that happen to you when you have PTSD or some sort of other issue coming from wars and whatnot. So he still gets a good deal. He just doesn't get it inside the VTC. He won't be able to get a pretrial diversion inside the VTC. Are y'all giving pretrial diversions, Eddie, on handgun these days?
No, Your Honor, and not with this set of facts.
What's aggravated about this case?
Well, it's just
A client,
we've sent over an offer that includes all three, but let's see. I can tell you.
Well, Richard, have you received their offer yet?
yes, we have the offer, Judge. I'll go by it with him, but he kind of like wants to run everything.
How much time you need?
Give me 30 days.
How about put you on the jury trial docket, which now buys you time until July 18th, worst case scenario.
Okay.
And then you can do whatever you want. And if you get it resolved, just let Pat know. Will that work?
It's going to be difficult resolving things with him, but we'll try it. July 18th, did you say?
July 18th.
Yeah.
If you want to come back this afternoon and chat with the DAs in a breakout room, you can do that at 3:30.
Okay. I can do that, or I'll just connect with them
Sure.
on our own.
Okay, that's all I got for you, I think.
Okay.
Thanks. Sam Fugate with us.
Yes, Your Honor.
Samo, talk to me about Joe Quintanilla.
Yes, Judge. We were here a couple weeks ago. I had some material I wanted the DAs to look at to consider a counter offer we made to the state. I don't think anybody got it, so I forwarded it again just shortly ago. Maybe give us a week to give them a chance to look it over and come back.
Sure. Apparently, I did bad things to your guy because allegedly he was drinking or something. I'm not sure what all
He
the
still
facts.
has an active warrant.
Yes, Judge, and hopefully we can plead this out and take care of all that.
Well, if you get it resolved, all that'll go away. So I'll leave that in your court. We'll reset for 1 week. Will that be okay?
Thank you, Judge. That'd be great.
That's all I got for you, I think.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks. Is Valerie Hedlund with us today?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Brett Hardy with us today?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Cleophas Marshall with us today?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Tony Renteria?
He's here and it's at 2:30.
Oop, those are 2:30s.
Yep.
Is he here though? Tony
Yes.
here?
Yes.
Oh, there he is. I see him. He's talking, but his microphone is turned off.
There you go.
Tony, talk to me
Yes.
about Fast Eddie Marquez Sanchez.
Well, look at here, Judge. I got a text from him saying that he contacted the consular today, and about they had an appointed meeting, and she could not make it because he said about her rescheduling this meeting, and she rescheduled it for May 20th. He asked if there's any way it could be done earlier, but that's what they gave him, May 20th.
Let me back up. I missed it. What meeting did he have scheduled with whom?
A counselor. It says here, I talked to the counselor today about the appointment that she missed, and I got rescheduled appointment until the 20th of May. I asked for anything sooner. She doesn't. I asked for a different provider, and she's the soonest.
Is this through the VA or who's this through? Do we know?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe it's through that VTC program that he's trying to
He's
get.
applying to the VTC. Okay, I got you. Chris,
Yes,
do you have any information on Mr. Marquez Sanchez?
I do, Your Honor. He was pre-screened. He was sent the application, and following up with this guy since the last docket, he has still not turned in his application despite numerous attempts. Not sure like what the deal is with this guy. And he is active duty as well, Judge. So he's not through the VA. It's through probably ADAPT or ASAP on base. So we are just waiting on him to turn in the application so we can send it up to Eddie and Arthur to do their magic. So I'm not sure what the problem is.
Okay, Tony, you do represent Mr. Marquez Sanchez, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, well, let's do this. Get in contact with him at your earliest possible time and have him get in contact with Chris so Chris can tell him basically mano a mano exactly what he needs to do. But he needs to finish filling out his application and get it in. Is that not correct, Chris?
That's correct, Your Honor. Once we have the application, we can send it up to the DA.
And then after we have the application in, we'll reset for 30 days for the DA to look at it and give you all an offer.
And what about this counselor? Is that part of the application process?
Probably so. If he's being seen on base at the substance abuse counseling session, we're probably waiting on them to give him the memo as far as what treatment he's going to be required to complete. But he's also been seen over there for quite a while, sir. So you may want to put the fear in him and tell him to become proactive because it doesn't take this long.
Well, we don't need to wait for any Army counseling or whatever he's doing. This isn't a VTC related wait, is it? Is he got a VJO appointment? Is that what it is for an evaluation from them? Chris, what is this appointment? Do we know?
The appointment is on the on-base counseling and substance abuse treatment.
Okay, so Mr. Marquez Sanchez is active duty is what you're telling me. Yeah, you just told me that. Okay,
Yes,
I got
sir.
it. All right, here's the deal. He does not need to wait to have that counseling session before he applies to the VTC.
Okay.
He can tell us later what they do or what they don't do, and that will go into what kind of treatment he needs. He may have gotten it through the Army. We don't have to give it to him again, that kind of deal. But he needs to, as quickly as possible, get his application in, or we're going to forget who he is.
Yes. And Christopher, could I have your phone number so I can call him right now and ask him to call you?
Sure. It's area code 210
Mm-hmm.
425-0617.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So I'm going to keep you on my radar, Tony. I'm going to reset you for 1 week, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
And
Okay,
if that, after Chris talks to him, if he gets his application in, we'll change that to 30 days instead of 1 week, okay?
Okay. All right.
That's all I got you for, I think.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Derek Ritchie with us.
Weston Iceman, Judge. Good afternoon.
Weston's back. Talk to me about Yasmin Moreno, please.
Still need to get a plea from the prosecutors. I'm willing to come back at 3:30 and confer with them. That's the time, right? 3:30, Judge?
Right. Correct. And you are in contact with Miss Moreno, apparently.
I am, yes.
Have you received offers? I guess she has 2 cases.
No, I have not. And I just need to talk to both Eddie and Arthur.
We're going to need offers on these 2 cases, and maybe you can give those to him today. And let's reset for 1 week to give everybody a chance to figure it out. Will that work?
Sounds good, Judge. I'll appear at 3:30 and talk to him.
All right, thanks.
Thank
I
you.
think that's all I got for you guys. Steve Harkowitz, are you with us?
He has not come in, Your Honor.
Ross Brendel, are you with us?
He has not come in, Your Honor.
Luis Martinez.
He has not come in, Your Honor.
It's now 2:30. Jeff Martinez.
He's not come in, Your Honor.
Let's go with Michael Gaines. I see you, and I'll just start grabbing people off the screen instead of wasting everybody's time.
Your Honor.
I'm looking for you. Hang on a second.
I'm here on Mark Torres.
Yes, Your Honor. And we have James Anders, and then it would be, there's so many people before.
Let me find Mr. Gaines here.
He's
He a 2:30 or a 3 o'clock guy?
He's a 3
3 o'clock, Your Honor.
Okay. Got it. Mike, talk to me about Mark Torres.
I've been in email conversations with Mr. Reed. Evidently, there's an unfiled, unindicted felony out there that he needs to coordinate with the felony prosecutors about.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's put you on the jury trial docket just to buy you some time so you can figure all this out instead of me nickel and diming you every couple of weeks. Is that not an idea?
That'll be fine, Your Honor.
Let's do that. put Mr. Torres on the jury trial docket, and if you get something resolved before then, Mike, just let Pat know.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And James Anders, let me find you.
Yes, sir. We're back on track. If you just go down there.
I got you with Eric Henderson.
Yes, sir.
Are you in contact with Mr. Henderson?
I am.
And have you received offer from the state? I guess we have 2 cases for.
I have.
And what do you want to do?
He'd like to set it for trial.
Done deal. Set both cases for jury trial. That buys you until July 18th, best I can tell.
Yes, sir.
And if something resolves before then, or you come up with another idea, let Pat know.
I will, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see.
The next one would be Michael Dominique, Your Honor, under Mr. Anders.
Floyd Rivera here yet?
No, Your Honor.
Valerie came in. Let me find Valerie again.
Yes, sir. My apologies. I was stuck in another one.
Just happy to see y'all. Valerie, you also put in a motion. I don't know if it was on this case or another case for
Yes.
using the insanity defense. Is that for the defense counsel or for the defendant?
Today, that would be for me. In all other circumstances and regarding this case in particular, it would be for Mr. Ellerby, Your Honor.
Okay. So state, is that on your radar?
Yes, Judge. I saw that motion come in the other day.
And the one thing I did forget, Your Honor, was to include a copy of a proposed order for the motion for the psychiatric evaluation. I can either refile with the proposed order, I can just email it to you. Or...
I didn't see a motion for psychiatric evaluation, just said intention to use the insanity defense is what I saw.
I filed it back to back and
Okay.
both were accepted at the same, pretty much like right after.
Go find it. Pat, just remind me we grant that and we'll put that person on the list.
Yeah, sometimes the clerks will not send it. And so a lot of times it's better if you file it and then send me a copy. Now I'm sure that the judge gets it.
I'm going to send it to you, Pat, because I'm going to include the proposed order
Okay.
so that we can put somebody in there.
As soon as I get it, I'll forward it to him.
But you are in contact with Mr. Ellerby, and that's how you know that we need to use the insanity defense. Okay, I got it.
Yes, very much so, Your Honor.
Is he a danger to himself or anybody else, or is it just sort of out there?
No, and you know what? I would really love to talk to you and the state in a breakout room if possible. I don't want to air everything to the world on YouTube Live, but he does have some particular circumstances, and Eddie.
Can you come back today at 3:30?
Yes, I can.
Let's do that, and then we can go in a breakout room, and you can tell us your tale, okay?
Okay, that would be good. Thank you.
And otherwise, let's just
I'll send Pat the
let's put this on the jury trial docket just to buy us some time until we can get him a psych eval or whatever that Val's
Yes,
looking
Your
for,
Honor.
and we'll go from there.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, that would be great.
All right, come back at 3:30 if you can, and we'll talk about your guy.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. Just gonna go. Steve Harkowitz, let me find you again. There you are. Talk to me about Yasmin Santana, please.
I need to speak to somebody with the state about what we can do with her. It's my understanding she was in pretrial diversion. Didn't quite make it. I see she's here on the screen.
State, did y'all exit Miss Santana from pretrial diversion program?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
All right. So basically, we're back to square one again, I guess, is how that works. Do you have
Yes,
an
sir.
offer on this case yet, Steve?
No, I don't.
So state, we need an offer on Miss Santana. Let's just reset for 1 week to keep you on my radar and let you get the offer and talk to her about it and go from there. Will that work?
Yeah, so that would be the 12th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll try to.
Your Honor, is he, are you going to want to come back at 3:30, Mr. Harkowitz, to talk to one of the DAs?
I can.
Okay. We can put, at 3:30, we put everybody in the breakout room with the district attorneys.
Okay, but Miss Santana can be excused?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
And for everybody on, I'm not requiring any defendants to show up for this arraignment docket. You're welcome to bring them if you want to, but they're not required to be here.
Okay, Miss Santana, you can log off.
Okay,
Mike Dominic.
I got Mike. Let me find him. Mike, I got you for an Erica Small.
Hey, Judge, correct.
Are you in contact with her?
Yeah, she's in the room next door in the office.
All right. And have you received an offer from the state yet?
Not yet, Your Honor. This is the first hearing after the ALR hearing, so no.
Okay. Can we just ask the state to get you an offer and reset this for a week? If you want to come back today at 3:30 and talk to them in chambers in the breakout room, you can.
I think I'll do that, Judge, just because she's here in the office and I'll take advantage of her coming down here. So.
All right. Let's just reset for 1 week, Pat, and that way we'll adjust from that. After
Okay.
Yes, he's on my list.
All right. I'll be back at 3:30, Judge.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And Forrest Good, let me find you.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on behalf of Mary Peterzak.
On my Mary Petracek, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her
Your Honor,
3
she
o'clock.
say 3 o'clock and we have people here for 2:30.
Yeah, well, I'm doing it this way right now, so thank you. All right, this is on Oscar Ramirez, correct?
Yes, sir. We do have contact. We have not received an offer from the state.
And you have or have not received an offer, I'm sorry?
We have not.
All right, so state, at your ability, fire off an offer on Oscar Ramirez from Mary Petracek's office, and we'll reset for 1 week, just to keep you on our radar. Would that be okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, that's the plan. Who
She
else
has
is
two
here
more,
from
Your Honor.
2:30?
She has 2 more, Your Honor. She has 2 more.
Well, you does.
Yes.
I'm at the bottom of the page. Perhaps I should turn it. Look,
Samuel
more.
Muir and Alfred.
Samuel Mururi. Are y'all in contact with Samuel Mururi?
We are. We have not received an offer from the state.
All right, same deal, state. Please get them an offer on Samuel Mururi. And we'll have a spelling contest later on today on these names. And let's reset that one for 1 week to keep everybody on our radar. And then I have an Alfred Chupin, Chupin.
Yes, Your Honor. On that one, based off the offense report, we believe that the client is homeless and we would like time to get in contact and find him.
Okay, so have you ever talked to Alfred Chupin yet?
We have not, Your Honor.
Let's reset 1 week. And if you don't find him in a week, I got to issue a warrant for him. But until then, I'll give you a shot, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. And that's all I got for you, I think.
So the 12th, correct? That's 1 week. Awesome.
Correct.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You bet. Okay, let me go back to the first page and see if we picked anybody up.
No, sir, I don't think we have anybody.
Roland, Blake,
No,
Yeager,
no,
Hardy, Marshall,
no,
Rendell,
no.
Luis Martinez,
No,
Todd Coronado,
no,
Floyd Rivera,
no,
Barry Hitchings,
no. Mr. Harding is coming in.
I'm here, Judge. Robert Gebbia.
Robert, let me find you. I got you down for, I got a couple of guys. First one's Jamal Walford.
We have received an offer on Mr. Walford. I just got an email today. We're going to reject said offer and we'd ask for a jury trial setting.
All right, you got it. Are you in contact with Mr. Walford, I'm assuming?
Yes, I am. I know him
All
and
right.
his family.
That's reset jury trial for Mr. Walford. That's going to be July 18th at this point in time, okay?
Thank you, sir.
And for Mr. Hudson Harrell, what's going on with him?
Just barely hired on Mr. Hudson Harrell. We really are still looking at the discovery and cataloging. We're not ready to even anticipate an offer yet. If we get a pretrial reset, that'd be best for him.
We don't have pretrial recess, but we're in plague mode. So let's reset 2 weeks on him and give the state time to get you an offer, and you can do whatever you want to with it and go from there. Would that be all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Just
Unless you want to go straight to the jury trial docket on him too. It's up to you.
No, I think we need to look at the discovery first. We haven't gotten everything on him yet, Judge.
All right. If you want to come back and talk to the state on either of these cases today at 3:30, you can. And also
I'll pass.
next week in a breakout room. All right. Say we need an offer on Hudson Harrell at your ability. Probably Mr. Gibby will throw it away, but we need it anyway. All right.
Yes, we do.
Take
Thank
care of
you,
your two
Judge.
cases, Robert. Are you good?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You bet. I got William Salazar. Let me find you.
Judge, I'm not on today's docket, but I was hoping to speak with the prosecutors on an off-docket case, Your Honor.
Well, I can talk to you when the docket's over, perhaps.
That'd be fine, Judge. I can wait.
All right. Then feel free to hang out or come back,
Thank you,
whatever
Judge.
you'd rather do. Brent, talk to me about, let's see who you got.
Hey, Judge, I'm sorry I'm late.
No problem.
I'm here on Saros.
Eric Saros.
Yeah,
Are you in contact with Eric?
I'm not.
Uh-oh. Do I need to issue a warrant? And if you find him here, let me know so that I can pull it back.
That works for me.
All right, that takes care of that. Have you ever been in contact with him?
I haven't, Judge.
Okay. And that's the only one I've got for you, I believe.
Yeah, that's my understanding.
All right,
So
thanks.
thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.
Timmy Roundtree, let me find you. Tim, I've got you on a Cullen Wernet.
Right.
And I've also got you on a Tessie Rodriguez. Talk to me about Cullen Wernet, please.
I'm in good contact with him, Judge. I think Eddie just sent me an offer on him. And Judge, if I could have the Cornelius Cox 2 weeks to talk to him about it. And then that is the same for Tessie Rodriguez. Arthur sent me an offer earlier today. And
You want to reset them both for 2 weeks? Would that be best?
Yes, sir.
That's the plan. Okay. And you're in good contact with Miss Rodriguez, apparently, correct?
I am, Judge.
We're good. Thanks.
All right. Thank
If
you.
you want to come back and talk to him today at 3:30, you can do that also.
I will try to do that. You think y'all might be done a little before 3:30 or no? 3:30.
3:30, excuse me. We never know.
Sometimes we
It's
do.
possible. I want to say 3:15 has been where we've been starting recently.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Who else we got, Pat?
Mr. Adam Flores on Strong, Your Honor.
I don't see Adam Flores on Mr. Strong.
Yes, he
Your Honor,
is.
I'm right here, Honor.
Look, there he is.
And Mr.
All right.
Strong.
Here's the deal, Colonel Strong. I withdrew your warrant. That doesn't mean right now, as we speak, it's out in the computer, but I withdrew the warrant. I'm leaving the scram bracelet on. I understand all about your argument about not being able to go into secure buildings and this, that, the other. I can't stop Colonel Strong from drinking. If you can come up with a plan to stop him from drinking other than jail, I'll be happy to hear it, but I have not been able to do it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hence the scram. I had him on scram before and you taught me into taking it off, and I took it off and then he went back to drinking again. So I don't know what more I can do for you. I've been over backward doing backflips for you guys,
Yes, Your Honor.
but I did withdraw the warrant. So he's going to be back under control of pretrial services and they're going to be beating on him to get the scram on if he doesn't already have it.
Yes, Your Honor. We're also waiting for his breathalyzer machine to be calibrated, Your Honor. He turned it yesterday, Your Honor.
All right. Well, that's not going to be necessary. Once he gets the scram on, he can turn the other one back in, the Smart Start Mobile.
Yes, Your Honor.
And if he needs a letter from me for his command or something, I'll be happy to do whatever he needs us to do.
Yes, Your
Now,
Honor.
that being said, are we getting any closer to a possible resolution on this case?
We're waiting for his breathalyzer, his blood.
On the case, State, what's the status of Colonel Strong's case? Do we know?
Yeah, Judge, last time we spoke about it, I was going to check with Chief to see if we can get an information filed and then amend it if necessary once we have the blood. And I think, that'll help us get the process along.
But it is a blood test, it's not a breath test, correct?
It's a blood test.
Okay. Adam, they can do whatever they want to do, but as far as we're concerned in the VTC, it's going to get filed at some point, right?
It's absolutely at least a DWI first.
Chris, is there any problem with somebody applying to the VTC before an information is filed? There is. Pat is giving me the.
We've tried that before. It is not. We had to reverse.
All right. Well, Eddie, go to your supervisor, whoever that is, and tell them I'm requesting it because we need to get Colonel Strong in the VTC at the earliest possible time if we can do that.
Yes, Judge. I'll go talk to her.
All right. Now, I think probably Mr. Flores has already told you, Colonel Strong, but best case scenario, if you are admitted to the Veterans Treatment Court, the probability is you will get a pretrial diversion offer, which means you will not have a conviction for this case, which would be very helpful in a military career. But all that's going to depend on whether you can stop drinking or not. I understand you have this problem, and I'm sorry it happened. But you're just going to have to go look yourself in the mirror and do that same thing. If you get deployed, that rule number one thing, you can't drink. And right now you're kind of under that umbrella. So as long as you're not drinking, everybody's happy and we can do all kinds of good things. If you continue to drink, my options are limited. I'm running out of tools in my toolbox. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir. I just wanted to say something about the,
yes, sir.
The drinking. I haven't had a drink in 95 days. And if you read the memo, during that time, I was in a program with the United States Army. And they took blood weekly. They took urine weekly, as well as they did a breathalyzer test. And I also took my individual breathalyzer test for 4 times a day, and I was clear. I haven't had a drink in 95 days, sir. So
Okay, here's my problem. I got a violation report, I think last week, maybe the week before.
Yes,
that
sir.
said that you had a positive for alcohol, and I don't recall whether it was on the Smart Start mobile device or whether it was a urinalysis test, but I could track that down and find out what it is so that you'll know specifically when we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm basing all this on. If that's not true, then I need to know that.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying, sir.
All right, so Mr. Flores, stay on top of me like a chicken on a June bug until I find that information out so I can get it to you and Colonel Strong, which is probably going to be tomorrow, but might be this afternoon, depending on how busy we get. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Pat, we're looking for a violation report from probably
I'm
a week
looking
ago.
for it, Your Honor.
Might find it right now sometime.
Got it.
Is it a UA or a Smart Start?
Well, this is an old one, Your Honor, back in January.
We don't have a more recent one?
This one was in January. He skipped test. He skipped 10 tests. That was January, Your Honor. I'm going to look and see if maybe I missed another one, and I'll get it to you, Your Honor.
We'll track that down. I mean, anything's possible in what we're doing, Mr. Flores. They may have provided me an old test and I didn't look at the date or something. Anything's possible. So let me get to the bottom of it, and I'll give you a holler back this afternoon. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thanks. Thanks, sir.
Check with the clerks, Your Honor. They may not have sent it or included.
Okay. Who else we got we need to track with?
Your Honor, Mr. is on. He is the
Mr. Orta, do you represent Eric Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor, I just got retained.
Okay, and are you in contact with him? I have to assume you are?
Yes, I talked to him this morning.
And you haven't received an offer yet because you just got on the case. Would that be accurate?
I haven't even seen the reports. I'm gonna pull them out tonight.
Okay, so state at your ability, send an offer to Mr. Orta on Mr. Gonzalez. I assume we have your contact info?
I can give it to you. I can give you the email.
Pat, do we have contact info on Mr. Orta?
I have his email address, Your Honor.
Okay.
We'll figure it out, Judge.
So let's reset for 2 weeks at this point in time just to get you the offer and give you a chance to do some discovery, and then you can figure out what you want to do. Will that work?
Sounds great.
All right, that's the plan.
Okay.
We'll be back on this Zoom thing on Tuesday, 2 weeks from now.
Sounds good. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thanks.
Bye. May I be excused?
Sure, you betcha. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Your Honor, waiting. Nobody else has come in yet, but the 3 o'clockers are the ones that would need to come in. So. I'm